Hello everybody and welcome to Colonial Plaza. This is game 4 of one of the Valiant Conference Semifinals between the Widows and Pythons. Widows lead the series 3-0 and are looking to clinch today with a game 4 win. Sally's slow pitch will be starting for our Widows. The Pythons will get Piper Patterson on the mound. It is almost time for baseball as Izzy Peralta steps into the batter box. This is slow pitch's first playoff start. First pitch, strike one. Really good spot for her. Leave some numbers up there on the screen. Those will be for her regular season starts, as this is a ground ball and Peralta is going to be safe at first. Draco O'Toole, second at bat, second batter of the inning. Peralta's been a problem for the Widows pitchers all series. First pitch slider from slow pitch is a strike. Great job. And that's going to be a ball that misses high. O'Toole likes the high pitches, so they got to try to keep things down. If they do leave anything up, it's got to be out of the zone where he can't get contact, good contact. So the 1-2 fastball hit out into center. Ling is going to move over a little bit for out number 1. It's probably reached the first. Kensley Contreras steps in. Still nothing on the playoffs for her so far. But back to Peralta. Peralta now has 6 hits with that first hit of the game she got. So that's a good sign for her. She continues to play well here. And as I said, give the Widow pitching staff a lot of trouble. That is lifted out into right field, going a long way. But Chaos is at the wall to make the catch for out number 2. That ball just barely missed getting out of here as Barry Baum steps in. You know how dangerous his bat is. And hopefully it won't come into play here in this one. But it will. First pitch swinging. It's going to get down out there in center as Ling is going to dive and make the play. The ball from getting to the wall, so good job there. And now it's Matt King.
Number 20.
Mac likes the inside pitch and he hits for power very well off of righties. Slow pitch. First pitch slider missing low. That's 1-0. 1-0. Make it 2-0 now as the fastball also misses in the dirt. 2-0. Change up. 3-0 now. 3-0 change up. Ball 4. So King draws a walk to load the bases for Diane Danger.
Number 5.
Danger in game 1, she pulled her hamstring. And we've seen her come back and play, but she hasn't played at the level that she's used to playing. But here, early in the game, a chance to take the lead. There's a slider, first pitch strike for slow pitch. Second pitch, fastball, grounded to third. Nightingale over to first. Out number 3, Widows avoid giving up a run despite loading the bases and giving up 2 hits. We'll see the top of the order for the Widows in their half of the first. Yao Ling digs in, getting things started for the Widows. Dressed to kill tonight, they say, in those red jerseys with the black pants. We saw them wear this combination earlier in the year. Fouls, ground ball. And out at first is Ling. The Raven Chaos now. 1 home run in the series. Average at 308. She's come around here in the playoffs. And that's the first pitch pop up into right field. O'Toole is there for out number 2. Now Lilith Nightingale. Average at 167 here in the playoffs so far. First pitch, strike for Piper. And it's also Patterson's first playoff start as well. And there's the first hit of the game for the Widows as Nightingale singles into center. Crush Gonzalez's turn. 364 average and 1 RBI for her. First pitch is low for ball 1 to Gonzalez. It also misses. 2 straight balls. Now 3-0 to Gonzalez. And there's a strike as that one finds the inside part of the plate. 3-1 and a walk. Gonzalez is on base. 2 on for Rose Davenport. 7 RBIs. That is first on the team and second in the playoffs. And that is hit right to Contreras at third for out number 3. No runs for either side in the first inning. We'll see Turner, Peterson, and Patterson. In this playoff edition of the AWL Studio Update, we're looking into Game 4 between the Battlehawks and Monarchs. The Battlehawks lead the series 2-1, but the Monarchs are looking for their second win in a row. Let's start in the Monarch half of the first with the bases loaded for Allegra St. Clair. She's had the hot bat so far in the series, but the first run comes across as this pitch gets behind Yuhan Pang at the plate. St. Clair now sends this ball deep into center as Munoz makes the catch and the runner from third tags up and scores, so it's an early 2-0 Monarch lead. AZ Turner leading things off for the Pythons. Besides Peralta, really the only batter who's made any impact on the series is Draco O'Toole. So today, in a key game for the Pythons to stay in the series, they're going to need to have other players step up and play a big role, as now Turner falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 change-up is grounded into center, getting past May. So Turner on base with the single for Tank Pearson. His first time at bat in the playoffs. Every time we've seen him in the series. It's been Yolanda Tyson's show behind the plate, but today Pearson's going to fill in. And also, Kanye Jim behind the plate for the Widows. No Carla Pontarelli tonight in Game 4. Grounded to May. They're going to turn 2. Yes, they will. The double play. There it is. Piper Patterson now has it to keep the inning alive. First pitch. It's going to be a ball missing low. Good pitch, though. Just missed. That one also just missing, apparently. 2-0 to Patterson. There's a strike from slow pitch. Good job. Now, work your way back into the count. 2-1. Grounded over to May again. Throw to first. In time to retire Patterson. Only one hit by the Pythons in their half of the second. Still no score. 6-7-8 due up for the Widows. Kanye Jin stepping in. First time we've seen her in the playoffs. And there's a strike from Patterson. First pitch, second one missing outside. 1-1. Make it 2-1 to Jin on its way. Now 3-1 as a curveball missed inside. And ball 4, walking the leadoff batter is never a good sign. Widows have been hot here in the playoffs. They've put up a bunch of runs in the first 3 games. Even 10 in the Game 3 win. So they're going to want to try and do more of that. Continue to be aggressive at the plate, but hit the pitches that you think you can hit and drive somewhere. 1-1 on its way. There's a ball. No, I thought it was going to be a strike. That is grounded into center for a single as Chloe Nightingale reaches. So 2 on and no outs for Tatiana May. Average at 333 went into the playoffs. Her first experience with the Widows and this playoffs, as she got signed a few months back and played really well coming in. And that's a grounder hit right to Patterson. They're going to get the 1 out at first. Good job, though. It's now a slow pitch now up.
The pitcher, number 23.
Slow pitch a chance to help herself out here and get the first run of the day across. And that is lifted into right center. A caught by O'Toole, and Jin's going to try and score, but we know she had the best speed. So instead, she retreats to third. 2 outs, top of the order though. Yao Ling steps up. 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat, missing high. 1-0 on its way. That is fouled off as Ling barely makes contact with it. 1-1. make it 2-1. 2-1 on its way. That is hit into center for a single. So Ling's gonna come around to score. Jin and the other run came around to score. So 2 runs across here in the second inning for the Widows. Raven Chaos pitching out. Nothing doing there is Ling. Not moving just yet. We have seen them be very aggressive on the base pass, though. Both Ling and Crush Gonzalez are tied for the team lead in stolen bases with 3. Now Ling goes. Throw down. Not in time as she beats the throw. 2-2 count. And good thing to hold back there is Chaos 3-2. And ball 4. There's a walk. Lilith Nightingale chance to get another run here across for the Widows in their half of the second. First pitch to Nightingale is hit to Turner at short, retiring Nightingale, ending the inning. Widows get 2 though. Now they got 3 hits tied with the Pythons. They lead 2-0. Top of the order coming up for the Pythons. Let's get another look in the bottom of the second as the Monarchs are threatening with a runner on third and Christopher Ponsonby at the plate. Ponsonby smacks the 1-0 into right center and to the wall for an easy RBI single that extends the lead to 3-0. Monarchs looking good so far. Izzy Peralta leading off, her average up to 500 with that single in her first at bat. One of the lone bright spots here for the Pythons so far here in the playoffs for them. And keep in mind, the Python team is the 1 seed. Let's hit out in the right. Chaos there for out number 1. Python's team is the 1 seed. Widows are the 4 seed. And it's rare that we see this happen. The 1 seed going down by a large margin, and now they have to work to get back. They're down, as I said, 3-0 in the series. 1 more win with the Widows. They'll advance to the Valiant Conference Championship Series. We're still waiting on the winner of the Pythons and the Battlehawks and Monarchs series. 2-2 as O'Toole looks at the high fastball. Curveball is going to be checked by O'Toole, so now it's 3-2. Gotta put the pitch somewhere. And 3-2 is going to be hit to May at second. O'Toole's going to be out as number 2 on the inning for Kensley Contreras.
The third baseman, number 13.
That Battlehawks Monarch series has been very fun to watch. Pythons are down 3-0 in this one. But the Battlehawks and Monarchs, though, as I said, a very entertaining series to watch. Have updates for you as this game goes on as well through that series. The 0-2 change-up, strike 3. Contreras looks at it. And that's going to end the inning. Pythons held scoreless through 3. Gonzalez, Davenport, and Jin do up for the Widows. Crush Gonzalez digs in. She walked in her first at-bat. They got 2 in their last inning on offense. Now, looking to extend the lead and give slow pitch some more breathing room here. That's going to miss outside. 2-1. The count on its way. Gonzalez lined it right to Contreras, out number 1. Rose Davenport's turn. She's also 0-for-1 on the day. Smash through in the right past the diving king at first. So Davenport, first pitch swinging pays off. And it was Kanye Jin's turn. She walked in her first at-bat. First pitch is going to miss outside. 1-0 the count. Inside 2-0. That was also away, so 3-0 to Jin. 3-0. That's another walk. So 2 at-bats and 2 walks for Jin. Now Chloe Nightingale steps up, singled in her first at-bat. She also had the RBIs as well. So Nightingale, there's a good pitch behind here in the count. 0-2. Grounded right to Patterson. The second for one. Back to first. Double play. Inning over. No runs this time for the Widows. Lead by 2 still heading into the top of the 4th. Barry Bombs leading things off. Singled in his first at-bat. Slow pitch in the regular season had 4 starts. So as I said, this is our first of the playoffs. That is smashed to left as Nightingale cannot make the play. Great diving effort though. But Bombs reaches for Matt King.
The first baseman, number 20.
These two guys right here, very dangerous with bats in their hands. Bombs already has 2 singles on the day. Now they're just looking to limit the damage here if possible. That is a curveball that missed. 1-0-1 the count. That is hit into right. And 2 at-bats in the inning. 2 batters reach. Both with singles. Diane Danger now digs in.
Number 5.
She's not the best in these RBI spots, and she's got one here. A chance to get them on the board, and that's going to be a first pitch foul ball. Widow's looking for the first out of the inning still. Line right to May. She gets the out on the line drive. Easy Turner now. Single in her lone at-bat of the day. Here's her second one. First pitch change up. That's going to miss. That's going to also miss. 2-0 the count now to Daisy Turner. 2-0. There's a strike catching the inside part of the plate with the 2-seam fastball. Another fastball. That one's also going to miss. So, just behind in the count here. 3-1. There's the slider hit right to lift that short to second for 1 to first. Double play. Inning over. Great job. Widows defense holds strong. Still no runs through 4 for the Pythons. Widows have 2. Tatiana May leads things off for the Widows in their half of the 4th now. Overcast evening. Not the best night for baseball, but as long as it doesn't rain, we should be okay. And Patterson with a great glove there on the mound to retire May for the first out. Now a slow pitch's turn. She's 0 for 1.
Number 23.
First pitch to slow pitch. Swung through for strike 1. Second pitch, she's behind here with that swing. 0-2. And gonna look at that one. 1-2 to waste pitch from Patterson. And it hit weakly to third. Contreras. Out number 2 as Sally is retired. Top of the order. Yao Ling digs in. Single and 2 RBIs for her. Misspeak. Nightingale did not have the RBIs on the first 2 runs. It was Yao Ling. She's also going to get on base here as she reaches with another single. Raven Chaos. Walk so far for her. 0 for 1 on the day. Now we're going to check Ling, but ball gives from King. Not going anywhere, though, is Ling. Already still on base on the day, though, so definitely want to keep an eye on her over there. She might go again. They give it an opportunity. Checking throw. She's back safely. Fans are not happy about that one. You can hear them booing out here. Chaos grounded her short. Gonna get the 1 out at first to end the inning. So no runs here for the Widows in their half of the 4th. 8-9-1 due up for the Pythons. Looking to make some noise here. They're down by 2. Monarchs still have a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 4th with Barnaby Belleville III at the plate. The veteran shows he's still got some pop in his bat as he blasts a 1-1 into right center, and it is gone. Belleville's first of the playoffs, and it's all Monarchs 4-0. Hank Pearson steps in, second at bat of the game. Both teams have 5 hits. First pitch is a fastball in there on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Second pitch, 2-seamer swung through it, did Pearson. Well, now, ahead in the count is slow pitch, 0-2. Curveball hit foul first base side. The 0-2 again, and that's another one fouled off first base side. 0-2 one more time. Looking at that one. Tough pitch to lay off, though. Now it's 1-2. Change up. Swung through. Slow pitches. Second strikeout of the game.
Now batting.
Piper Patterson digs in.
28.
0 for 1 on the day for her as well. First pitch in there. Strike one. Good spot for the fastball. Inside part of the plate. That's going to miss away on the fastball. Now 1-1. 1-1. Slider. Check swing from Patterson, but strike two. The 1-2. That is hit over to May at second. So to first. Out number 2. Izzy Peralta. 1 for 2 single on the day for her. Average down to 462. Slow pitch so far, 4 2/3 innings. 5 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. First pitch is grounded to short. Gonna get past Nightingale. So Peralta again reaches. Rico O'Toole's turn. He's held in check so far, 0 for 2 on the day. And we know Peralta has that speed. At first, no checker back. She's safe. They're only down 2, so it's very easy. Even in the manage, they're keeping it close right now. Pitch out, nothing doing as Peralta's not moving. And again, 2 outs on the inning. They just need 1 out somewhere. And that is hit out into right, going a long way. Chaos is there for out number 3. O'Toole gave that one a ride, but nothing doing. They're held scoreless through 5. Lilith Nightingale stepping in to lead things off for the Widows in their half of the 5th. Still leading by 2. That's a good spot. Inside corner, strike 1. Now it's ball 1, evening the count. Check swing, but it's strike 2. Nightingale behind. Looking at that one, evening the count. 2-2 on its way. And looking at it, strike 3. Patterson's first strikeout of the game, first out of the inning. Now she has to face Crush Gonzalez. First pitch to Gonzalez is hit out into right center field. Is just a pop-up, though, for Peralta, out number 2. Rose Davenport, 1 for 2 single on the night. First pitch, that is fouled off. 0-1. Just missing off the plate there. 1-1. And another one. Check swing. 2-1. Make it 3-1 now to Davenport from Patterson. And fouled off third base side. 3-2 to Davenport. Hit to Turner at short. Out number 3. Inning over. Widows go down in order. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 6 coming up. Widows still lead by 2. Contreras, Bombs, and King do up. Part of the order 3, 4, 5. And Kensley Contreras getting things started for the Pythons. First pitch, fastball, inside corner. Strike 1. Second pitch, slider, missing away. 1-1 the count. 1-1, change up, strike 2. And the 1-2 looked at. Tough pitch to take there, but she did. So, 2-2. 2-2, curveball smashed back in the center for a single. So Contreras is on board to get the inning started. Barry Bombs, 2 for 2. 2 singles on the day. His average continues to climb, now up to 231. Widow defense, though, we've seen them turn plenty of double plays throughout the series and in this game. They're not going to get one here. That's lined into right for a single. So Bombs is 3 for 3. All of his hit singles. Matt King singled and a walk so far for him. His average now up to 231 as well. First pitch from slow pitch. A grounder hit to first. Davenport throw a second for 1. Back to first, double play. Just like that, there's 2 outs. Runner on third for Diane Danger.
Number 5. Now
Danger will not bat. Instead, we'll see Hunter McRae come in and pinch hit for her. And he's got a powerful bat. They're looking to get some runs. They need him badly. He's going to look at the first pitch slider. Strike one. Second pitch, two-seam fastball. Hit out into left field and gone! A home run! Gonzalez couldn't bring it back. And just like that, the pinch hit pays off. It's a tie ball game here at 2. McRae's first home run of the playoffs, a big one.
Now batting.
Daisy Turner now
Number 3.
stepping in with the game all tied up at 2. Pythons maybe have just got the momentum that they need. Slow pitch, great job to glove it and toss it to first for out number 3. But the Pythons tied the game at 2 on the home run onto McRae. We'll see Jin, Nightingale, and May come up in their half of the 6th for the Widows. Kanye Jin steps in. No official at bat for her today. 2 walks. Oh, Homer Bridges will now come in to replace Hunter McRae at 2nd for Diane Danger. First pitch, that's a good strike there, getting ahead. Back-to-back strikes. So 0-2 to Jin. We know that she is prone to strikeouts in 0-2 counts. And that's a grounder to pitcher for out number 1. Chloe Nightingale, single on the day, 1 for 2. Since the 2 runs, Widows have threatened a couple of times, but have nothing to show for it. Just those 2 back in the 2nd. There's a strike from Patterson. That is hit. And gonna get past Turner at short in the center for a single. Another single for Chloe. Now Tatiana May's turn. 0 for 2 in tonight's game. I do think she's come in since being signed, and she's done a very good job, and now going to get away. Now the throw to 2nd, but Nightingale is going to retreat back to 1st in time. There's a strike as Patterson gets back into the count here. Look out. Now 2-1. Back across the plate a little bit there. 3-1 to May. And ball 4. She walks. Now Sally's slow pitch is going to come up and hit. We'll see Trent Fowler come in and take over for Patterson on the mound. Widows will also make a switch here. Slow pitches day is done, and we will see Jennifer Marks come in and pinch hit for slow pitch in the spot. Swung very late at that first pitch. Fowler is throwing heat to start this at bat. 1-1. That is hit into center and get into the gap. Marks is going to drive home at least 1. And 1 is going to come across as Marks slides into 2nd safely. RBI double for Jennifer Marks. Couldn't have asked for a bigger spot to come up with that RBI there for Marks. As Ling watches the first pitch for ball 1. That's going to miss inside, ball 2. With still 1 out on the inning, Widows now have a chance to get some more runs with runners on 3rd and 2nd. And that's a walk for Ling, so the bases are now loaded for Raven Chaos. And we know she's got some pop in her bat with already a home run in the series. This would give them a huge lead if they could get at least a grand slam here, but put the ball in play, Chaos. That's all we need you to do here. Now it's 1-2 the count. She's going to line it right back, and the double play as Fowler makes the catch and doubles up. End the inning. Widows do get the lead back, though. They lead 3-2, top of the 7th, coming up. Pearson, Fowler, and Peralta do up. We're going back out to Founders Field, and the Monarch crowd is buzzing as the bases are loaded in the bottom of the 7th for Allegra St. Clair. She hits the 0-2 in the hole between 1st and 2nd as 1 run comes across to make it 5-0, and still a chance for more as the bases are loaded. They only get 1 in the inning as Calypso Wellington hits a line drive out to center. Munoz makes the catch And the throw home is in time as the double play ends the inning, but the Monarchs are rolling 5-0. Tank Pearson steps in. He'll be facing Jackie Brooks. Brooks had the strikeout on the playoffs already. She only threw, I think, 2 pitches in her last outing, so I mean, that's a good thing, as that's going to get past the diving May into right. Pearson reaches his first hit of the day. Fowler will not bat. Instead, we'll see Yolanda Tyson come in and pinch hit for him. And Tyson has been one of the other bright spots for this Pythons team on offense so far in the playoffs. That's fastball swung through. Great pitch there from Brooks. 1-1. Another fastball. This one misses. Oh, it's 2-1. 2-1. That one also misses. Bit low in the zone. 3-1. 3-2 now as the fastball finds the high part of the zone here. So 3-2 on its way. That is chopped over to third. They'll get one at second to first for the double play. How many is that this game, friend? They turn a bunch of those. Izzy Peralta now steps in. 2 for 3. 2 singles for her on the game so far. Brooks got what she was looking for there on the curveball that forced the double play. That's a low ball. 1-1 to Peralta on its way. She turns on it and into left field. Another home run for the Pythons. Izzy Peralta continues her marvelous hitting in the playoffs. Her first home run, and we're tied at 3. Just like that once again. Draco O'Toole now 0 for 3 today. But we've seen these Python bats come in and do some serious work here in Game 4, a crucial game for both teams. Widows are looking to advance, while the Pythons looking to stay in the series for at least another game. Chaos is under it for out number 3. Both teams score runs, tying the game up at 3. So, Nightingale, Gonzalez, and Davenport do up for the Widows. Bottom 7 coming up. Get up and stretch, folks. Willis Nightingale steps in. 1 for 3 single on the day. This game has been very entertaining from the word go. And there's a first pitch into the right field corner. And Nightingale, that's Lilith, getting a double to start the inning. Great job to set up Crush Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on the day so far, though, with a walk. First pitch from Baron James, who's taking over on the mound for Fowler. Swinging through the fastballs, Gonzalez. 1-1 in the dirt. Make it 2-1 now. And strike 2 on the low pitch. 2-2 on its way. And that's going to miss. 3-2. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Rounded up the middle and into center. Nightingale rounding third and coming home. The throw, not in time. RBI for Gonzalez. Lead is back in the Widows' hands. 4-3. Rose Davenport now stepping in. They're going to check Gonzalez back to first safely. Gonzalez is not going to get a chance to steal here as Davenport swings the first pitch. Out up in the center for the first out of the inning. Kanye Jin steps in. She's got 2 walks on the day. Looking for her first hit of the playoffs. Gonzalez goes on the first pitch. Throw down. Not in time. She's safe. That's her 4th stolen base of the playoffs. They'll check her back, and that's going to get away. Gonzalez is not going to advance the third on that one. Inside. 1-1 the count. Jin lines it out into right, but O'Toole is there for out number 2. Great hit there, though, from Jin. Unfortunately, O'Toole was in a good position to be able to range over and make the play. Boy, Nightingale, an RBI spot. 2 singles for her on the day. Chen Gonzalez at second. She's safe. 4-3 Widow lead. And that is fouled back. 1-0-1 the count. Now it's 1-1. And that's going to be 2-1 as the ball misses inside. Here we go. 3-1 to Chloe Nightingale. And she's going to draw a walk here. Runners on first and second now for Tatiana May.
The second baseman, number 12.
Big spot here. Looking to give the Widows a 2-run lead. This is what playoff baseball is all about, though, folks. It's game 4. Python looking to stay in this series. Widows looking to put them away. And Turner fields the ground ball. Throw to first in time to get May. Widows get the 1-run back to take the lead back. Top of the 8th. 4-3. This is getting good. Stay tuned, folks. Kinsley Contreras steps in. Single on the game for her. Her average, though, just a .83. First pitch from Brooks. Line right to May, but it's over her head. And she jumps and can't make the play. So Contreras on board. Barry Baum steps in. He's 3 for 3. He's got 3 singles on the day. First pitch is going to miss outside. And I think they're probably doing the right thing. Intentionally walking Bombs. He's got the hot bat. No need to let him continue to beat you. They'll throw 4 straight to walk him, set up the double play as Matt King steps in. But here's the problem. It's Matt King. 3-4-5. The heart of this Python order is just as dangerous as the Widow's heart of the order, really. First pitch, curveball, strike 1. The problem also, too, is that there's the runner on second to worry about. So if you can, try to get the lead runner. That would be great. Brooks is ahead 0-2. And that's going to be a ball that King just lays off there. 1-2 the count. He's going to pop up into second. So infield fly rule. That's the first out of the inning there. As May makes the catch. Automatic out anyway. Homer Bridges steps in. He's got the 1 RBI on the series already. And now, the play here will get you out of the inning. Change up, hit right to the mound. Brooks will get the 1 at first. Second, back to first, inning over, double play once again. This Widow defense is doing their part to keep the lead in their favor. 4-3. Widows in their half of the 8th. It's been all Monarchs in this one, and in the bottom of the 8th, it's 6-0 with Archibald Fitzgerald looking to put this one out of reach. He's up with the bases loaded. He turns on the inside pitch, and it goes way out into left field. It's not robbed. Instead, it's a grand slam. Archibald's 8th RBI of the playoffs blows his lead out to 10-0 Monarchs. Jackie Brooks will not get the bat here to begin the 8th. Instead, Nadia Owens will come in and pinch hit. And that's going to be lifted out into left center. And it's getting down. Owens reaches. I was uncertain about that one. But, hey, we'll take it. Hit's a hit. Now it's Yowling's turn. 2 for 3. 2 singles, a walk, and 2 RBIs. Scarlett Webb's going to come in, the closer for the Pythons. Looking to keep the lead where it is. First pitch is a strike from Webb. That one missing away. 1-1 the count. Make it 2-1 as that low fastball misses. And 3-1. The ball gets away. And runner is going to move to second. So now RBI chance here for Ling. A 3-1 count. Not going to get a chance to swing the bat here as she draws the walk. Raven Chaos 0 for 3. Walk on the night, but once again an RBI spot here. And possible 2 RBIs because Ling has some speed to burn at first. That is blasted out into left center. It's going back to the track, but Peralta makes the catch there for out number 1. Lilith Nightingale's turn for an RBI. 2 for 4, 2 singles. She lines this pitch out, and that's going to be hit off the glove of Turner. Get the lead runner at third, and that's second out of the inning. Tough situation there. Had to freeze on the line drive. Unfortunately, you get thrown out at third. But Crush Gonzalez now with the chance. Can she get the job done? 2-0. Do you pitch Gonzalez here? Or do you try and get Rose? It's 3-0 to Gonzalez here. They will walk Crush to get to Rose Davenport. Davenport, 1 for 4 single on the day. Again, 7 RBIs. Leads the team second in the playoffs. Chance to get more here. First pitch to strike. Second pitch inside. Ball 1. 1-1. Make it strike 2. The 1-2 from Webb to Davenport on its way. 2-2. That misses outside. Big spot. Inside. Davenport back out of the way. Now it's a full count. And line right to Turner at short for out number 3. We'll see Jane Sappho come in and try to close things out here. Widows lead by 1. Top 9 coming up. Daisy Turner leads things off for the Pythons in their half of the 9th. This is their last chance here to stay in the series. Remember, a loss for the Pythons and the number 1 seed will be knocked out of the playoffs. Strike 2 as Sappho blows a 2-seam fastball by Turner. 0-2. Missing outside with that one. 1-2 now. Hit over to Nightingale. Chloe at third. Go to first. In time for out number 1. Widows are 2 outs away from advancing to the Valiant Championship Series. Tank Pearson now. He's going to take the curveball and swing at it. Foul ball, strike 1. That's 1-1 as the fastball misses away. That is hit out into right field. Foul ball, so now it's 1-2 to Pearson. On its way. Strike 3, out number 2. Pearson looks at the 2-seam fastball. Apollo Bordeaux is going to come in and pinch hit for Scarlett Webb, which means that he is the last hope of the Pythons here in the series. They're down to their final out. He's going to look at that fastball. It's going to miss, so 1-1 count. Even it up here. Curveball, ball 2. 2-1, fastball, strike 2. Down to their final strike. 2-2, that is hit out into left field and gone. Jane Sappho has just blown a save. Now, at the minimum, we'll have extra innings. Or the Widows will have a chance in the 9th to take the lead. But for now, it's the tie ball game once again at 4. That one is a pitch she probably wishes she would have had back. Missing location. And Apollo Bordeaux was ready for it. And did his best to send that thing a long way. I'm sure if you ask Sappho, she'll want to have that one back. That was not where she wanted to take that one at all. And now it's 1-2 to Peralta. You've got to get her here. 1-2. Peralta's going to ground it to third and get out barely by half a step, maybe. So, Widows have a chance to win it in the 9th. We'll see Jin, Nightingale, and Tatiana May in their half of the 9th, all tied up at 4. The Battlehawks have a lot of work to do down 10 in the top of the 9th. Let's potentially get our final look into this game. Pedro Guerrero hits the ball softly to first, and Covington is up on the bag for out number 1. Jay Munoz is up and he swings through the nasty slider from Paxton, so that's out number 2. Jenna Bond grounds the first pitch of her at-bat to first, and Covington gets there in time to end the game as the Kings and Queens of the Diamond dominate Game 4 of the series 10-0 and tie the series with the win. The Widows are looking to end this game in their half of the ninth. We'll see if they can get it done. Han Yi-jin steps in, 0 for 2, 2 walks on the day for her. First pitch is going to be a strike as Penelope Concentrado steps in to take over on the mound. And that's strike 2 as Jin falls behind here, 1-2. She's going down looking. Good pitch from Concentrado. Fools Jin on that one, first out of the inning. Chloe Nightingale's turn, 2 for 3, 2 singles on the day for her, and make it 3 singles as she reaches with another one. 1 out, and now Tatiana May steps in. This is a big spot. Pressure is at its maximum here all the way through, I'd imagine, for both teams. A crucial game. Widows can win with 1 run, but May lines out. We'll see Carla Pontarelli come in and pinch hit for Jane Sappho. Her day is done after the blown save. Grounded to second, Bridges to first. We'll see extra innings here in Game 4 of the series. Going to extras here, all tied up in 4. Can you believe it, folks? What a game this has been. What a game. Draco O'Toole, 0 for 4 on the game. And now he's got a chance to put the Pythons ahead, or at least get them started that direction. Facing Donisha Moss on the mound now. And we know how crucial Moss was for this Widows team in the regular season. Here in the playoffs so far, she has 3 strikeouts and an ERA of 0. She is doing her part. Has done her part so far throughout the series. Grounder to second. The first, O'Toole is out. Kensley Contreras' turn. Hot bat. 2 singles on the night for her in her 4 at-bats. First pitch, cutter inside. Strike 1 though. Good spot for the fastball. That is grounded to May again at second. And Contreras is out. Barry bombs. 3 for 3. 3 singles and a walk. Now I think they probably should pitch to him here. With the 2 outs on the inning. You don't want to give them any more breathing room. It's great pitch as Moss gets bombed to swing through the curveball. And fastball's looked at. 1-2 the count now. And remember, Bombs likes the high pitches, so you don't want to give him anything up there. He grounds the curveball to Lilith at short. And on the first to retire him, out number 3. Widow's turn in the 9th. Top of the order, due up Ling, Chaos, and Lilith Nightingale. Can they win it in the 10th? Let's find out. Yao Ling digs in, starting the inning. 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and 2 walks. 2 RBIs as well. First pitch is a ball from Concentrado. That's going to be a strike, so 1-1 the count. Make it 2-1 as Ling's ahead here. And she chased that one in her hands. Out number 1. Raven Chaos 0 for 4 on the day. The rest of the way, it's going to be all about the clutch moments. This is a tie ball game in the 10th inning. Strike 2, back-to-back strikes from Concentrado. And strike 3, she gets Chaos swinging late at that one. Lilith Nightingale steps in, 2 for 5. A double and a single on the day. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Second pitch, that's fouled off, 1-1 on its way. High, 2-1 to Lilith Nightingale. Make it high, so 3-1. Nightingale on its way. Grounded to second, and Bridges gonna get Nightingale. We'll have more extras here. We're going to the top of the 11th. Still tied at 4. We'll see King, Bridges, and Turner. Matt King steps in 1 for 3. Single and a walk. Facing Donisha Moss. And we know King likes the inside pitches. Don't want to throw any there, but if you do throw him there, much like with Draco O'Toole, do something where you can't really do anything with it if you throw it in on the hands. That's a good spot for the fastball, though, in on the hands. We just talked about it. 1-1 the count. Curveball smashed to right, and it's going to get down in a fair ball. King is going to hold at first, though. Just a single. Homer Bridges steps in. 0 for 1 on the game so far. He came in earlier in the latter half of the game, though. That's going to miss low, so Moss is behind here in the count, 0-1. Cutter in on the hands, 1-1 as it's fouled away. 1-1, grounded foul. So 1-2 now to Bridges. Strike 3, Moss gets him swinging through the fastball. Daisy Turner, single on the game for her. And again, pressure is at its absolute maximum here. Curveball, good pitch there. Strike 1 for Moss. Back-to-back curveballs. That one's fouled off. So now strike 2. Moss way ahead here, 0-2. 0-2. Another one. Back-to-back Ks for Donisha Moss. It's going to bring up Tank Pearson. It's been a great inning here for Donisha Moss since allowing the 1 hit to King to start the inning. Back-to-back Ks. And there's a strike as the curveball gets her in strike zone. And that's going to be another one as that fastball is fouled off. Now it's a 1-2 count. We see her get 3 strikeouts to end the inning. We will! Strike 3 on the curveball. Pearson checks, goes down looking. Bottom of the 11th coming up. We'll see Crush Gonzalez, Rose Davenport, and Kanye Jin. Still tied at 4. Crush Gonzalez leads the inning off. Bottom 11 here, and we're still tied at 4. This has been a long game, folks, and I appreciate you hanging around with me throughout this. But again, this is playoff baseball, and this is a crucial game, and I wouldn't have it any other way. 3-1 in the count, and Gonzalez is going to be walked. Rose Davenport, 1 for 5 on the day with just a single. Having a down day for sure. Gonzalez is going to go on the first pitch. Throw down. She is safe, beating the throw. So now Davenport has an RBI opportunity. And again, she's really, really good at those. And it's going to get away, and that's a problem as the ball's going to roll to the backstop, and Gonzalez gets to third now. Infield plays in. 2-1. Davenport now, a single will win the game. A base hit, a sac fly, something to win the game here. 3-2. Hit through, and it's going to be in the center field. The Widows win thanks to Rose Davenport. A walk-off RBI single into center field. Widows win and advance to the Valiant Conference Championship game. It took 11 innings, but the Widows come out on top, 5-4. Now we await the winner of the Battlehawks and Monarch series. See who wins that game, but I'll tell you what, this one, a phenomenal game from both teams. Wouldn't have asked to have it any other way. Going into extra innings. What a phenomenal day. What a phenomenal day for both teams. Unfortunately, one comes up short. Three stars of the game are Yao Ling, Crush Gonzalez, and Izzy Peralta. But the key question is now, who will the Widows face in the Valiant Conference Championship Series? The Conference Championship Series games have been set up. Battlehawks win their series against the Monarchs 4-2, and they will play our Widows, so it'll be the 2 seed versus the 4 seed. Meanwhile, in the Monument Conference, the Nightmare will face the Tigers after the Nightmare won their series 4-1 against the Sirens, and the Tigers knock off the 1 seed Swordfish. Both those series went 4-1, and yeah, so the series are all set up here. This is going to be a great part of the playoffs now, because this series will determine who goes to the finals, which means we will not see the Swordfish have a chance to repeat as championship appearances here. The Widows will have a chance to do that. Find out though, as the conference championships will get started very shortly. Alright, so that's going to do it for me for the video. I know it was a long one. Thank you for sticking it out with me and hanging out and watching it all the way through. This was a really fun one, honestly. That last pitch that I threw up in the zone, I shouldn't have threw that there. I knew better, but I did it anyway. I wanted to see if I could get it past him. He made me pay for it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Next Sunday, I'll see you guys for the start of the Conference Championship Series. And until then, you guys, do all things you usually do, like, share, comment, and if you're new here, please subscribe. It helps me to continue to grow and get bigger and better on the YouTube platform. And follow me on Twitch and Twitter as well. Those links are in the box. There, down below. But until next Sunday, you guys, you know what to do. Keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.